Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the fucking channel. Today, I'm gonna need you to sit back, grab your bud, relax, cause we have a long video. Strap in your seatbelts, cause today I am explaining my entire discography. I will be explaining what inspired every single project of mine, every single project. All the way from my very first one I released, Savage Vibes, to the one I'm working on currently. Alright, so Savage Vibes. Basically, what inspired me to make Savage Vibes is my favorite artist at the time in 2018. It was Ski Mask the Slump God. I would make songs which were reminiscent of him. Like, I need an example from Savage Vibes. Acid Drip. Banger. Acid Drip with BBMK. That's what kicked it off. Because first, I dropped a diss track. I was dropping nothing but diss tracks. Disgusting. King Julian. Right? As soon as I dropped 4, I'm like, I'm gonna make a mixtape. I dropped 6 more songs after that. 10 tracks. There was Savage Vibes. Yeah. Ski Mask is what inspired me to do it. Him. I wanted an album with nothing but, you know, just things you could jam to. Super Saiyan season was a little different. Cause Savage Vibes, I was just releasing music, and I'm like, why don't I just put all 10 of those songs into a mixtape? And I didn't know what I was feeling with, so that's what I was feeling, Savage Vibes. So I just went with it. This one, I'm like, these are all gonna drop together, and I'm gonna make an album. It's my first ever album, cause that one, Savage Vibe, that was a mixtape. First ever project I put out was a mixtape. By the way, I will explain the differences between what my mixtapes, albums, and EPs are. In my opinion, a mixtape is just a bunch of songs. There you go. Playlist of a bunch of songs. Boom, there's your mixtape. An album is, I put all of these songs together to sound like they all have the same theme, blah blah blah, and they drop the same time. Like, that's an album, you know what I mean? And it's slightly more songs than a mixtape, I would believe. EP, we'll just get this out of the way right now. EP, a mini album, just whatever isn't on, whatever you didn't put on the album, or whatever you didn't put on the mixtape. 3, 4, up to maybe 10 songs. Like an EP, just a mini album. You know what I mean? That's that. But yeah, Super Saiyan season album. What inspired me to do it? Ski Mask's actual album, Stokely. When Ski Mask put out his first actual album, Stokely, that's what decided to make me put out Super Saiyan season, my actual first album. And I kind of wanted it to be the same theme as well. Like, cause Stokely, he had a few softer tracks. He had a shit ton of bangers. That's how I was on Super Saiyan season. I had Slime, you know what I mean? A few soft tracks. I had some bangers. I had Super Saiyan Remix, Supreme, Happy Halloween. You already know what I mean. It was kind of like if Stokely was made 518 style. That's how I tried. Second album. Third project. Dope. What inspired me to make Dope? Members Only. Members Only Volume 1. Members Only Volume 2. Members Only Volume 3. I was listening to all of those mixtapes, and I'm like, you know what? I need to get some of my homies on my music as far as Dope goes. So I did it. That's when I introduced Sip Capri to you guys. and I added in a little bit more of BBMK as well. So what inspired me to do Dope? Members only. And like I said, if you listen to Dope, just like if you listen to Super Saiyan Season, it kind of sounds like if a 518 rapper made that album. Like, instead of XXXTentacion and Ski Mask and Wi-Fi's Funeral and Bass Titana and everyone else making Members Only volume whatever the fuck, it would be me making Members Only volume whatever the fuck. Dope Deluxe, my first EP. Basically, all the songs that I didn't feel like putting on Dope, I just gathered around, put them on Dope Deluxe. But specifically those songs, Meme Ski Mask, back when that motherfucker was rapping over fucking Chip Skylark beats, and just he was rapping over cartoon, video game, just meme beats. I wanted to do the same thing, so I did. I did Looney Tunes. Super Supreme Season. My third album. Longest one yet. 25 songs. That was my first hiatus from music. I took, pretty sure a year break. I took a year break. And then, yeah, what inspired me to do Super Supreme Season? Because I was just doing all the Ski Mask shit. I was just inspired by that. I'm like, you know what? I'ma just be me and do whatever the fuck I want. I wanted versatility. I wanted to do drill shit. I wanted to do 50 million different remixes of the other songs. I wanted all of my friends on the album. Like, I wanted to do just whatever. Versatility. I'm like, you know what? This is going to be my first ever album where I just do whatever I want. It's not really a theme. Not really nothing I'm going for. It's just 25 different vibes, you already know. Another thing that inspired me to make Super Supreme Season was Super Saiyan Season. I kind of wanted series in my music just like how I do in my YouTube channels, so that's just kind of how I roll. It just makes it easier for me so I don't have way too many one-offs, you know what I mean? So I have three. I have 3 series of projects going on. I have the Super Blank Season series, which comprised of Super Surreal Season, Super Supreme Season, Super Saiyan Season. I have Instrumental Homicide 1, Instrumental Homicide 2. I have the Dope series, Dope 1, Dope 2, Dope 3. Yeah, so that just lets you know. Dope 2, what inspired me to make it Dope? 1, I wanted a series, so I'm like, you know what? Let's make a sequel to Dope. Well, I did the same with Super Saiyan Season, making Super Supreme Season the fucking sequel. But yeah, with this one, Dope is a different album than Super Saiyan Season, so let's see if this sequel can be different than the other sequel. And it was better. Every single album I make continuously, and it's still to this day, continuously gets better and better and better and better. So yeah, what inspired me to make Dope 2? Dope. I even sprinkled some meme music in there as well. Samurai King, fucking Bikini Bottom, Nintendo Flow. You already know. There's multiple different vibes in there. Hit a lick. You know? Taking a Trip is a mixtape. And what inspired it? Life's a Trip. Trippy Red. If you know me, I have the poster, shirt, I have the record vinyl. Taking a Trip. That was good. Life's a Trip inspired it. Yeah. Ultra Instinct EP. My first like genuine EP, like with intent of it being an EP, with no intention of it, with no intention of these songs being on albums or mixtape. This was essentially a mini album with the same theme and everything. Every song was simply, alright, what is a song that'll make someone just fucking rage? Straight fucking banger, 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 banger. Ultra Instinct EP. You already know what I mean. I did that. What inspired it? Scary Hours by Drake. His small little, Scary Hours by Drake. That inspired Ultra Instinct EP. That inspired mine. Let me guess. What inspired Dope 3? Dope 1 and Dope 2. Not really much I can say. That's what inspired it. Dope 1, Dope 2. Tried the same formula. It worked out. And we got a better album out of it. Mentally Haphazard. This was probably my most creative concept. Yeah, Mentally Haphazard's an EP. But it's like, alright, what inspired it? Atrocity Exhibition by Danny Brown. In the sense of, I just explain my downward spirals and whatnot. And I'm personal. It's my most personal album, easily. And Haphazard by I'm Dante. Because of how he raps, the beat choices, just the bangers. That, mix it in with what he's talking about and Danny Brown. Combine that with my concept of I'm going to be interviewing myself, therapy session style, on an album. So yeah, that's what inspired it. That was the whole concept. Dope 4. Greatest hits. Super Surreal Season. I know what you're thinking. Super Saiyan Season. Super Supreme Season. They inspired it. Yes, but we got some outside inspiration from real artists that I take into accountability and I try to put into the music. Eternal Atake, man, listen to Super Surreal Season and listen to Eternal Atake and tell me I didn't try to replicate it at least. I heard Eternal Atake and I'm like, know what? I'm gonna do my version with Super Surreal Season. Fantasy Factory, that 100% was inspired by Travis Scott entirely. Whether it be Days Before Rodeo, Birds in the Trap, Sing McKnight, fucking Astroworld, it don't matter. Fantasy Factory is a Travis Scott album made by me. It's just how it is. That's how I conduct things. I know what you're thinking. Why do you try to make your albums sound like other people's? Does the formula work or not? I mean, I'm sure you can't listen to Utopia and say that don't sound like Yeezus or nothing, but that's neither here nor there. All artists take inspiration. But it's alright, because we gonna get into some organic shit real soon. Instrumental Homicide. Nothing but freestyles, remixes, and covers. Not a single song is original. It's a freestyle / a remix of an already made mainstream popular hit song, or it's me covering the same exact lyrics That's all. That's what inspired me to do it. I just wanted an album of me showing that I can rap like Eminem and I can rap Eminem. Astro World, honestly, never mind. Those two albums are the two biggest inspirations for The Party Never Ends. Honestly, never mind. I liked it. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I like that as the housey, dancey part, but the more hard banger part, fucking Astro World. What inspired slaps for my day ones? One, GTA 5 Radio. Radio Los Santos. Me in between songs just acting like I'm the announcer on the radio station, and I'm telling you what's up next, who's on the track, what album it is, shit like that. But as far as the that's the concept of the album. But as far as the album goes, theme wise, I guess you can say, For All the Dogs by Drake. Slaps for my day ones, For All the Dogs. And then the Mosh Pit edition, that's literally just inspired by For All the Dogs Scary Hours edition. Instrumental Homicide 2. More covers, more remixes, more freestyles. Instrumental Homicide 2 was my second hiatus, by the way. Because in a span of 1 year, from December 2022, December 25th, Christmas might I add, because that's when I dropped Super Surreal Season, to be exact, and Dope 4, the same day. I dropped those the same day, might I add. And I dropped eight fucking projects in the span of 1 year. December 25th, Christmas 2022 to December 25th, Christmas 2023, when I dropped Instrumental Homicide 2. Christmas, December 25th, 2023. I took a break. Took a hiatus. On my birthday, August 2nd. Yeah, 8 months. 8 months later, me, just 8 months. Think about that. 8 projects I dropped in 1 year. Me just constantly just cooking, just not stop working. Now, I took my time. I sat back. And I had plenty of time to cook. So I looked back, not at Dope 1 through 4. To inspire Dope 5, I looked back at my entire discography and took a little inspiration from Joey Valence and Bray's No Hands album, because that shit was a fucking banger. And I made Dope 5 my easily greatest fucking project that I've put out ever. And the deluxe are just the scraps. What inspired it? Killjoy the Clown, duh. I just happened to realize that I had a large amount, or a decent amount of Killjoy the Clown themed songs on there, so I'm like, you know what, we'll just make the deluxe. Add the fucking scraps, and we'll just make the deluxe Killjoy the Clown edition. So what inspired me to make my current mixtape that I'm working on right now, called Introvert? Yeah, that's the title. I'll put the know what? I'll give y'all the album cover right here. Introvert. There you go. That's the album. currently working on, not album, mixtape. The mixtape I'm currently working on. This, I take zero inspiration from any outsiders. And this is 100% my own creation, my own idea, just everything. I just want to make my own mixtape with just straight hip hop bars and bangers. Not the meme shit. Not the house dancey shit. I'm talking rolling through the hood, bumping bangers, straight hip hop bars. Introvert. How ironic. So yeah, this was supposed to be a musical mysteries episode, which was supposed to turn into a series on my channel. That's not happening. I'm going to be doing story times. That's going to be the new series. This is going to be one-off. But it happened. Be glad it happened. Once Introvert drops, I'm taking another hiatus. So, yeah. And this hiatus is going to be my longest yet. Yeah, definitely my longest. Yeah, might as well say I'm retiring because I've already said I was retiring. So just call it a day. I'll come back eventually in like 3 years, and that's not a joke. Maybe in like 3 years, because I'm fucking burnt out. So yeah.